We're all packed up with hopefully everything I need for the next week in this little carry-on suitcase. Not usually my style, but we're headed back to Oregon for Thanksgiving with my family, catching a flight from DCA. Gonna be on a plane for 6 hours. Let's go. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Made it to the airport. So festive and cute in here. I honestly love DCA's ceilings and like windows and everything. Could not tell you the last time I flew out of this airport though. It's been a while. Line is not terrible, so that is a win. Made it through security. Did not pass airport theory, but that's okay because we have plenty of time. Super aesthetic luggage. I was at my gate and we fully started boarding, and then I realized I never filled up my water, so I cannot have an empty water bottle for a 5-hour flight.
Weather out there in Seattle right now, they do have some overcast skies. Winds are calm, temperature of 40 degrees. Another one for away.
We're taking off at least an hour late. I have an hour and a half layover. So we'll see if I make my connecting flight. Okay, so we had to get off the plane after sitting there for an hour and a half because they had to refuel it or something, and that's going to take another hour and a half. So I'm not going to make my connection. Gonna have to call Delta and see what the heck I can do. We're figuring it out. That was a really fun field trip to DCA, but now I'm going home. Got some airport kava out of it. That's a win. And we're back. I rebooked onto a flight that leaves tomorrow morning from a different airport. I'm going to Dulles instead, and I'll get into Redmond at like 11:30 a.m., which is great. So I'll still have a good amount of the day if all goes according to plan. I do have a tight connection, like 50 minutes. Thank God I just had a carry-on and didn't have to deal with trying to get my bag off of that plane. I don't know if I manifested this or something, but literally the one time I had a carry-on, and it served me well. Hopefully we don't have any more problems and it's fine, but I'm chilling. I got my airport overpriced kava, so that was at least a silver line. It was kind of confusing, but basically they were saying that the way that the winds shifted with when we were taking off, like we were gonna have to go to a different, there's only 2 runways at DCA, and we couldn't take off from the smaller one because we were too big of a plane, and they were trying to reroute us to go to the other runway, and it took an hour and a half. He was like, I'm on the phone with meteorology, I'm on the phone with air traffic control. Ultimately, they had to go back to the gate to refuel us, I think, question mark. I'm not sure why we were back at the gate, but basically they said it was gonna take at least an hour and a half from there. So we'd already been on the runway an hour and a half, another hour and a half was predicted, so I was definitely missing my connection. I rebooked, got kava, took the metro home. And now we're here. So I get another night here. Got my Christmas tree back and I'm just chilling. I'm gonna go to bed early since I have to wake up at the crack of dawn to make it to this flight. Stay tuned to see if we actually do make it home for the holiday.